What happens if you swallow a bee? Bad buzz, especially for allergens. Because it can sting in your throat and cause serious health hazards. Be careful if a bee stings your throat, nose, and mouth. It could be an emergency whether you have an allergy or not. What happens if you swallow a bee accidentally? Is it safe to swallow a bee? But it could be harmful if you swallow a honey bee. What happens if you eat a bee? However, the insects that can bite or sting can be harmful if eaten or swallowed. However, in some rare cases, eating a flying insect or bee can transmit severe infection and leads to bloody diarrhea. What happens if you eat beeswax? Beeswax is the best natural chewing gum. But if you eat and swallow beeswax in large amounts, it can block your intestine and can cause serious health hazards. What happens if a bee stings you in the throat? It can cause swelling and pain in the affected area. Excessive swelling can block the air passage and result in difficulty in swallowing, choking, and even death. What happens if you eat a live bee? Swallowing or eating a live bee could be dangerous. It can also enter the trachea while blocking the airway, and could be fatal. What happens if you swallow a bee stinger? It can inject venom that can lead to life-threatening situations. It can result in dizziness, a sudden drop in blood pressure, cardiac arrest, swelling in the mouth, and blockage of the windpipe. Can a bug survive in your throat? Yes, a bug can survive in your throat and it can move around in your nasal cavity. Generally, taking more liquid, Coca-Cola, and consuming spicy food can move the bug down in your stomach. Last lines. In this case, swallowing or eating a bee could be fatal if it bites or stings an allergic person. Because it could put your life at risk.